Welcome back to our channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the 2002 Jefferson nickel. We'll explore its history, unique design features, and, most importantly, its circulating value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, you won't want to miss this. Let's take a step back in time. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by renowned sculptor Felix Schlag, honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The obverse features a profile of Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his home, Monticello. The 2002 Jefferson nickel continues this rich legacy, but it also comes with its unique twists that make it special. By the early 2000s, the U.S. Mint had been considering redesigns to commemorate the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase. This was a significant event in U.S. history that occurred in 1803, leading to the expansion of the United States. Now, let's talk about the design elements of the 2002 Jefferson nickel. The obverse remains consistent with the traditional design, showcasing Jefferson's portrait. However, what really sets the 2002 nickel apart is its reverse. In 2002, the U.S. Mint released the first of the Westward Journey series. The reverse of the 2002 nickel features a depiction of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The design shows a representation of the journey that Jefferson initiated. It's a beautiful homage to exploration and the spirit of adventure. Interestingly, this design was met with mixed reactions from the public. Some collectors loved the new direction, while others preferred the classic look. Regardless, the 2002 nickel holds a special place in the hearts of many. Now, let's get into the part you've all been waiting for: the circulating value of the 2002 Jefferson nickel. As of today, the 2002 nickel is still a common coin found in circulation, and you can easily find one in your pocket change. The face value of the nickel is, of course, 5 cents. However, when it comes to collecting, the value can vary based on condition and rarity. A well-circulated 2002 nickel typically doesn't fetch much more than its face value, around 5 to 10 cents. However, if you happen to stumble upon a 2002 nickel in mint condition, or with a unique error, its value could increase significantly. For instance, certain uncirculated versions can sell for around $1 to $5, while rare errors could reach even higher prices. So, there you have it. The 2002 Jefferson nickel is not just a piece of change, it's a reminder of history, exploration, and the evolution of U.S. coinage. If you find one, take a moment to appreciate its story. The Jefferson nickel has a rich history that traces back to the late 1930s. Let's dive into the story behind this iconic U.S. coin and explore its significance over the years. In 1938, the U.S. Mint decided to retire the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913, in favor of a new design. The Treasury held an open competition for artists to submit designs featuring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. Sculptor won the competition with his design, which has since become one of the most recognized images of Jefferson. Schlag's obverse front design features a left-facing portrait of Jefferson, while his reverse design shows Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia state. Monticello became a symbol of Jefferson's architectural talent and his contributions to American history. During nickel was a critical metal needed for the war effort, so the U.S. Mint altered the composition of the Jefferson nickel. From 1942 to 1945, the nickel content was reduced, and the coins were instead composed of 35% silver, along with copper and manganese. These can be identified by a large mint mark above Monticello on the reverse side, a distinguishing feature that collectors appreciate. After the war, the coin returned to its original 75% copper and 25% nickel composition. In 2006, Monticello was restored to the reverse of the coin, and a new obverse design debuted, featuring a forward-facing portrait of Jefferson. This version of the Jefferson nickel has been in circulation ever since, with slight adjustments to maintain the quality of the coin. The modern design keeps Jefferson's image and Monticello as focal points, honoring the tradition set by Felix Schlag in 1938, while adapting to contemporary tastes. The 2002 Jefferson nickel continued the classic design just before the Westward Journey series changes took place. For collectors, the 2002 Jefferson nickel represents the end of an era, just before the significant redesigns began. While not particularly rare, it's a reminder of the long-standing traditional design that graced the U.S. nickel for over 60 years. The coin's value in circulation is typically around face value unless it's in an uncirculated or mint state. However, it holds historical significance as one of the last in the pre-2004 series. Since its inception, the Jefferson nickel has become a timeless representation of U.S. currency, honoring one of the most influential figures in American history. The coin has adapted and evolved with the times, yet it has consistently honored Thomas Jefferson's legacy through its imagery and themes. The Jefferson nickel remains in circulation today as both a tribute to American history and a symbol of the U.S. Mint's commitment to honoring the nation's heritage. The 1972 Jefferson nickel. You might be wondering, could this simple coin be worth more than its face value? Let's find out together. First, let's get to know the basics of the 1972 Jefferson nickel. This coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse, or the front of the coin. The reverse side has an engraving of Monticello, Jefferson's estate in Virginia. The Jefferson nickel was introduced back in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag, a German-American sculptor who won a national competition for his design. Jefferson nickels have been in continuous production since then, making them a staple in American coinage. Like most nickels, the 1972 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs exactly 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. You'll notice the profile of Jefferson looking left on the obverse, and "In God We Trust" inscribed along the left edge. On the reverse side, Monticello is engraved with the words "E pluribus unum" above it and 5 cents and United States of America below. The date 1972 is featured D prominently, and next to it you'll find the mint mark, either a D for Denver or no mint mark at all if it was produced in Philadelphia. There were no nickels minted in San Francisco for circulation in 1972, although there were proof coins minted for collectors. So, what's the value of a 1972 Jefferson nickel you find in your change today? If you have a regular, circulated coin, the value is typically close to face value, about 5 cents. Circulated coins are ones that have been used in everyday transactions, and they generally show some signs of wear like scratches or faded details. However, certain factors can make a 1972 Jefferson nickel more valuable than others. Let's take a look at these facts. The first factor is the coin's condition, also known as its grade. Uncirculated coins, those that haven't been used in everyday transactions and still have a fresh, shiny look, can fetch a higher price. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service. Coins that are in excellent or mint condition, especially those that score a high grade or above, can be worth more to collectors. Error coins can also be more valuable. These are coins that were misstruck during production, creating unique features that are rare and prized by collectors. Some of the common types of errors for nickels include off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on defective planchets. If you happen to find a 1972 proof Jefferson nickel, this could also be worth more than face value. These proof coins were produced in San Francisco for collectors and have a mirror-like finish with more detailed features. These can be worth several dollars depending on their condition. Here are a few tips for checking if your 1972 Jefferson nickel might be worth more. Carefully inspect the date and inscriptions on the coin for doubling. This is when the text appears twice, as if it were shadowed. Double dies can be subtle, but they're valuable because they're relatively rare. Make sure to check for the presence of a D mint mark or no mint mark. In rare cases, you might find a weak or floating mint mark, which can add some interest. Look at the surface of the coin. If it's in exceptional condition, with no scratches or nicks, it could potentially be worth more. A shiny, uncirculated coin from 1972 is rare to find in circulation. To give you a better idea of what these nickels are worth, here's a rough breakdown of values based on condition and type. These can range from 20 cents to a few dollars, depending on the grade. Depending on the type of error. Values can range from a few dollars up to $50 or more, between $1 and $5 for coins in pristine condition. If you think you have a valuable 1972 Jefferson nickel, where can you sell it? There are a few options. eBay is a popular place to buy and sell coins, especially for unique errors or proof coins. Many local coin shops are happy to evaluate and possibly buy your coins. These events offer a great way to interact with experienced collectors and appraisers who can help you determine if your coin is valuable. In summary, while most 1972 Jefferson nickels are worth just their face value, a few rare ones can fetch a nice premium. Remember to keep an eye out for high-grade coins, mint errors, and proof versions. Who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your spare change. Thanks for tuning in, coin enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin content, and comment below if you found any interesting nickels in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting.